What is the utility of data analytics to your business? Here is a straight answer. First, it's a new way of looking at your old business. Secondly, you can calculate the opportunity to make more money by solving problems which were not solvable before in practically reasonable time and accuracy. Thirdly, you can increase your profits by the order of 2 to 5% using these data analytic techniques. This video tells you how to, and this video is for business people. It is not for data analysis experts. First of all, what is the opportunity which will make more money for you? Now, in every business, after doing all the Six Sigma projects and using all the latest available software, there is still variation in quality, yield, and profits. This is called as natural variation. It is accepted as a part of life, and the average performance is the standard acceptable performance. However, you can make still more profits using data analytics. This is the new way of looking at business performance with data analytics. The crux is to define what decisions will make more profit and then how to take those decisions using data analytics. You might have thought that it was impossible to do so with required accuracy in reasonable time, but with data analytics you can do that now. If you want more information on quantifying opportunity, there is a small book, takes a couple of hours to read using high school maths. You can buy it only on benchmark1.in. Now, this is all you should know about data analytics. Seriously. First, after defining the business problem, which means what decisions you need to take to get more profit, then you get model of your process and use the model to take those final decisions. Now, secondly, you should know that there are two kinds of models using data analytics. One is simple, which could be just an equation, or the complex models could be a complete, refinery plant model doing automatic optimization, etc. To build simple models, all you need is just data and a tool, and you can do it yourself at a click of a mouse. An example is a tool, again on this website, benchmark1.in. To build complex models, the best way is to get it made from experts. Again, on this website, there is some example of such models. The third thing and the most important thing you need to know about data analytics is, irrespective of which model you have, you need to know whether the model is accurate enough to be useful. Right? So these are the things you need to know as far as data analytics from business side is concerned. Now, regarding accuracy and usefulness, let's see what accuracy is. Now, this is a comparison of some actual data and model predicted data. So in the first chart, which is the one which is above, shows you that these two things are going very well hand in hand and gives an illusion that the model is great. But now if you take the same data and sort the data based on the actual and then plot the same chart again, the chart is below. You can see that the blue line is the actual data and the other color is the model predicted data, and here you can see the extent of error that the model has, and the highest amount of error is called as the accuracy, not the lowest, because whenever you use the model, you will know that this is the maximum error the model can have, and therefore that is the accuracy practically defined. Now, coming to what level of accuracy is useful, here is the rule. A model is useful if the accuracy of prediction is 1/10 of the range of decision. Now, for example, we are talking about a quality which varies from average of 100 and the variation is plus minus 10%. That is, most of the time the quality is around 100 and you want it to be 110 always. So the range of decision is from 100 to 110, right? That is where you want to take some action. So the accuracy of the model has to be that 110 minus 100 divided by 10, which is 1%. So that's the minimum accuracy the model should have to be useful. Now, how to check the accuracy? You run the model, not 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 times. Run the model with at least 1 year historical data and compare with the actual historical data, let's say the lab results or something like that. And then, as said earlier, sort the result with respect to actual and then plot and compare, right? This way. Then you will know how much is the accuracy and is the model useful or not. Now, this is also a good time to tell you that this accuracy and calculating the answer in few seconds is the main advantage of data analytics over any conventional method like simulators, softwares, etc. Conventional directionally accurate models are good for design purpose, for example, design of equipment, where the design margins are 10% to 100%. But for making operating decisions, a very high level of accuracy is required of the order of 0.1% to 2%, which we just discussed. So what next? One can join a remote one-day workshop to find how you can apply data analytics in your business, how much money you can make out of this, and not only that, you get a free Insight software tool for a year with which you can make simple models. The fees for workshop is 30,000 Indian rupees or 400 US dollars. If you want more information, please write to us on this email ID info@benchmark1.in or call on this mobile phone number to Samir, who's based in Pune, India. Now, there are three examples which explain how to apply data analytics in operating decisions. So, first example is there is a reactor. So basically A and B are reacting in this reactor, and there are various parameters like temperature, pressure, level, which are manipulated to get the right quality of the product. Now, if the quality of the product is disturbed by 10%, now how it is done today, people will apply various thumb rules based on their experience to adjust temperature, pressure, level, by trial and error, one by one, to bring back the quality to its acceptable level. Now, this method has wastage of time, and over this period of time, you generate bad quality product anyway. Now, what is the difference of solving the same problem with data analytics? With data analytics, you can have a simple equation like this. Quality is predicted as a function of temperature, pressure, and level. We will see how to get that equation very quickly. Once you have this equation and there is a quality disturbance, you can calculate what should be the change in all three parameters, temperature, pressure, level, very accurately and make a one-time change. So the difference is you avoid wastage of time and you avoid a bad quality product for the disturbance period. So how to get this equation? First, you take lots of data, maybe 1 or 2 years data, which is simple. It has date and time, then every parameter, and the quality itself. And you just put it into the tool and click a button and you get the equation like that. Example of such a tool, including a video, is on the website benchmark1.in. Now, one thing to note is this equation has all measured parameters. There are no engineering, thermodynamic, kinetic parameters or any kind of data required of that sort. And these equations are quite accurate based on the fact that you are taking the actual data, and most processes operate in a very narrow band, and therefore the relationships are very linear in that narrow band. The second example is many times there are heat exchangers in industry which are used to heat or cool fluids. So there is a process side fluid which comes in the heat exchanger and is heated or cooled, and then there is a shell side fluid which either heats or cools. Now let's say we have an equation using data analytics which gives the expected outlet temperature as a function of all these measured parameters, and you build this model using the data when the heat exchanger was clean. Now, if you want to know whether the heat exchanger is fouled or not, you just take the current process parameters, put it into this equation, and see what is the desired, what is the expected outlet temperature. Let's say it is 100 degrees Celsius. But then you check the actual outlet temperature, and if it happens to be 80 degrees Celsius, you know that the heat exchanger is fouled. Expected is 100, actual is 80, it is not getting hot enough and therefore it is fouled. So no heat transfer calculation needed, just data analytics, and you know accurately and very quickly whether the heat exchanger is fouled. So these were the two simple equations of simple models. Now, of course, real life is much complex. We have built models, let's say, for a crude petroleum distillation unit. As you can see, it is a monstrous piece of equipment spread over huge land. There are literally hundreds of parameters, and the plant is operated on standard range of parameters, and it is impossible to assure an exact and predictable performance of the unit, let alone identify abnormalities. And this is, most of these refineries, they have latest software, latest equipment, everything latest, and very good people. Now, what difference data analytics makes? With data analytics, a custom tool is made to do analysis for the complete plant as a whole in few seconds. So what the engineer does, he just clicks one button and he knows that my profit or yield can be 2% more, and this is the set of parameters I have to maintain in the plant. Second thing, he says, oh, out of these hundreds of parameters, there are these 5 parameters which look abnormal based on process model, not just a range. And these can be start of a breakdown or a quality upset. Let me investigate. So what is the difference? Earlier, it was not possible to do such accurate analysis in few seconds with all the everything they had. Hence, there was nobody doing this every day in the morning. Now, it is possible to do this analysis in few seconds very accurately, and therefore the engineer does it every morning and makes more money. This tool is called Benchmark. More information is on our website, and which is www.benchmark1.in. And just a reminder, you can join a one-day workshop to find how you can apply data analytics in your business, how much money you can make, and you get a free insight tool to make simple models. For further details, and thanks for watching.